Welcome to the Drastic Results with Tony Harris Taylor show.
To go to another level, you must try to learn and hear something new. So make the change today. So don't procrastinate and see your business grow and change. So check out Drastic Results, yeah, with Tony Harris Taylor. Tony Harris Taylor. Drastic Results, oh yeah, with Tony Harris Taylor. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, everybody. It's 2023, and we are back with the Drastic Results with Tony Harris Taylor show. Did y'all miss us? Did you even notice we were on hiatus, if you will? So we are so excited to launch 2023. Are you? You know, every year I post on social media, what's your word of the year? And my life word, as y'all know, is what? See, everybody say it with me. Drastic, right? But every year I declare a word for the year. And my word for this year is intentional. Why intentional, Tony? And somebody commented when they saw me post, they like, I thought you were intentional anyway. And that's true. But y'all only know what I show you, right? So I don't show you what I'm not intentional at. And so this year, I am going to be very intentional in business, in family, in life, in spirituality. You got to make stuff happen, which is drastic, right? And so we have to set our intentions. Yesterday in our coaching session, we worked on our vision boards and everybody presented their vision board and how the group can support them. And nothing happens unless you make it happen. And I'm excited to make several things happen in 2023. So on deck, first and foremost, is my spiritual goals, because without that, then nothing else matters. And so making sure that I spend more time in the ministry, that I help more people come to understand the Bible better, and that I show up 1% better every day in my spiritual walk. And then, of course, family. My family is beautiful, and I'm excited. My son and his two boys and daughters, and then I have Mr. Ezekiel, who's a superstar on social media, and of course his parents. And so I am super excited about family. But business, let's talk about business. Business is exploding, and I'm grateful. That was my word last year. I'm so grateful to be able to spend the time that I do building the Network in Action family, my coaching family, and everybody has become like family. So over lunch today, I get this text from a new client. He came to the conference and I introduced him to Mia. And y'all know I talk about Mia all the time. And Mia has a friend that's a coach, and he wanted to reach the high school level players. And he texted me and said that they offered him an opportunity to speak at their football banquet. I'm super excited. And I met him through the prison entrepreneurship program. And he's going to be speaking, and I'm super excited. That's what Network in Action about. That's what Hanging with the Coach That Connects is about, which, by the way, you can go there and get all my assets, thecoachthatconnects.com. And then we have 6 leaders that are running groups around the country. And then we are expanding that. 14 more leaders are going. I haven't met my best leader yet. I'm just telling you, but I'm going to continue to build Network in Action so it can help build communities everywhere. And so I'm grateful. I'm intentional. What's your word? Drop it in the comments. Let's see your word. We have a producer in the background. Morgan Batiste is a live stream and virtual producer. And so if you put a comment in, she is going to make it show up on screen and we may just shout you out. So what's your word of the year? I would love to hear yours and see yours. So if you're doing replay, put hashtag replay and put your word of the year. I want to wish all of you a happy 2023. It's going to be amazing. When we come back, we're going to meet our guest, Mrs. Dai Smith of Simplicity by Day. We'll be right back.
I decided to start this, everyone told me I was crazy. You're going to bootstrap, a little Uber endeavor against Yellow Cab. And I said, yeah, I am. We're going to do it one member at a time, one person at a time.
I love our tagline. Our mission statement is building relationships that are going to last a lifetime.
It's not about what you can get. It's about helping enough people get what they want, and they will give you what you want. That's why our guarantee is so brilliant.
So, I mean, there's definitely profit I'm making, and there's definitely, something I'm making out of this, but it's still, everyone wants to help each other, to just help each other grow.
If I ever get tired of helping people, then shame on me.
I feel in my heart we're going to hit a home run. I really feel like this is going to be a multinational company in short order. And in our last business, we had always talked about starting a foundation someday. So I told my wife, I said, we're going to do it backwards this time. We're going to start the giving part first. And so if you think about it, at the core of building relationships is, what's in your heart. And so we look for that in our members. And that makes us fundamentally different than other organizations that just take a check.
And it makes me super happy that I'm going to have an impact on somebody, professional, personal, whatever it is.
So that's the beauty in Network in Action. I wake up every day, and all I have to do is stay focused on helping people.
Oh, we're excited to bring to the stage Mrs. Dai Smith of Simplicity by Day. Hey, Dai, how are you?
Hi, everyone listening.
Yay!
I am fantastic. I am so honored to be your guest for the start of the new year, and just excited to hear everything you talked about and what a tremendous 2022 you had, and a tremendous 22 that you helped me have as well. And so I'm excited to talk to you today and be on.
Yay! We are excited to have you. Dai has been a coaching client for 2 years, an NIA client for the past year. She even brought her sister to the family. That's how much she loves Network in Action. So I'm grateful to you for that. But can you just tell everybody what Simplicity by Day is, please?
Yes. Have you ever felt like you opened your email and you had 1,000, 10,000 emails in your inbox? Or you went to your pantry and you couldn't even find the things that you needed to make your meal because it was so much clutter. Well, I help homeowners and business owners clear the clutter so that they can be more present, productive, and profitable. And so I'm the CEO and founder of Simplicity by Day, and I help people realize their potential through just clearing out the clutter in their lives.
Hey, and all of us, email. You helped me. We did a VIP day last year. It's time for a new one. It's amazing how email gets overrun. So let's talk about a few of the strategies that you teach to help business owners become more productive, present, and profitable in their business.
Okay. So hence the name Simplicity. I really try to find the most simplified way to get things done. Even if you're not very techie, even if you're not born an organized person. Are we good? Mm-hmm. Okay. Even if we're not an organized person by nature, I try to implement strategies that's going to help you. So for the business owner and the digital technology organizing, I have a process called the A4 process, and it's 4 steps that you use to get organized, whether that's email or documents, or even if you're having like some system that you don't really know how to use, this process helps you along the way. And then for the physical organizing clients, I use the simple card process. And I help you walk you through, again, 4 steps to get organized, whether that's clearing the clutter, kind of looking at what you have, repurposing, and even using decor as a part of your organizing process. So I implement those too, so that you can have a system to get organized and something that is sustainable for you as well.
I love that. Sustainable systems and decor that helps you get organized. So I love that. What about your home side of your organizing?
Mhm. So the home side, I work with a lot of homeowners and realtors. So for the homeowners, I could come in, and whether it's your pantry, your closet, your bedroom, your kids' playroom, I really assess the situation and help you create systems, whether it's putting in custom builds or just creating a strategy so everybody in your family knows where things go. And then I also partner with a lot of realtors because, as you know, when you're moving, when you're selling the home, you're listing the home, it's so stressful. And the last thing you want to do is worry about organizing before the move. And so I support realtors with their clients to get them ready for the move and make it as simplified as possible for listing the home, packing up the home, and then transitioning into your new space.
Okay. So both the home side and the work side. And the good news is if you go into people's offices, they got a home. And if you go into people's homes, they have an office. So you got them covered, right?
Got you covered, all aspects of organization. Yes.
So give us a tip for a business owner, just one thing they could do today to simplify their situation.
That one thing, Tony, one thing.
One thing.
Oh man. I would say take inventory of where you were the most effective. Take inventory of how you got things done. So I say that because I think that everyone is unique in how they get work done. Some people are visualizers. Some people like to work as a team. Some people prefer to do a checklist, and then others prefer to delegate. So think about where were you the most productive and effective, and try to lean into that so that you're doing things that's natural for you. For example, for me, I'm someone who likes to do lists, and I like to make them and check them off. So that's what I do in business so that I can stay productive. I'm gonna get up, make a checklist, make assigned due dates, assigned tasks. That keeps me productive. I'm not going to think about a team as much. I may not need to have it visualized, and I may not delegate it, although I should as a business owner. But take inventory of where you feel like you were the most effective and lean into that, because you will be able to be more effective if you're doing things in your natural work style, I should say. That's what I would say for business owners. And if you don't know what that is, then we can kind of walk through how to uncover that for yourself so you can be more effective.
Well, and you help business owners through a VIP day, is that right? Tell us
do.
more about your VIPs.
So VIP days are 3-hour work days where we dive into your organizational challenges, whether you need to get your email organized or you need document retrieval systems or set up your CRMs or something like that. The VIP days where we spend time working together one-on-one. I get all in your business. I remote into your systems, and I show you where I think you can be more organized based on your goals. Then moving forward, which is something that I'm rolling out, Tony, this is feedback that I've gotten from other people. We'll continue to work together on a consistent basis to tackle those tasks that may take a little bit longer than 3 hours, so that there can be check-ins and I can just hold your hand throughout the process and keep you accountable as well.
I'm in agreement because we did do a VIP day, but that check-in is really important to make sure, because it's about a change of habit, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's at home or at work. When it comes to being organized, it's about changing habits. So I'm in agreement that check-in quarterly, for an hour would be great, or whatever you're planning, but it would be great because I think I have 20,000 in my inbox right now.
And that's what happens. And I feel like a lot of times after you spend time with someone, and they reach out to you 6 months later, a year later, things have changed. I mean, think about where your business is now versus last year. There's a whole list of things that may need to be done differently than it was before. So keeping touch points is so important for me as well as for the clients so that I can serve them better, serve y'all better.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I have a question. I would not be the networking queen if I didn't ask this question. And that is, how has networking helped your business?
Networking is my net worth. And I'm gonna go ahead and just say that. I've said it, I'll say it again. I didn't value networking the way I should when I started my business. You know, I'm introverted. I know how to talk to people. I know how to, get out there and meet people. I'm a salesperson. But networking, the way Tony teaches, is strategic and it's genuine, right? And so when I'm meeting people and making connections, it's an exchange of information. It's building a relationship. And so that's more than just selling someone something. And so in networking, the way Tony has taught me, I've been able to make lifelong friendships, relationships, if I'm being honest, and have supportive people that are there for me as if we've known each other for years. And it's reciprocal. I'm wanting to help them thrive and go to the next level as well. And so if you could dismiss, like I had to do, the notion of networking and it feeling kind of icky and salesy, and think of it as building a relationship, building a connection with genuine people. You'll dismiss some, but for the most part, it'll be genuine people. Then you will see your business grow how like mine has grown over the past 2 years.
Yeah. So genuine connections, genuine relationships, friendships bring business. Well, when we come back, we're going to talk about this event you have this coming Saturday, the Wow Project, the Wow Factor. So we're going to come back. We're going to take a quick break and we'll come back and we'll learn about Dai's event, the Wow Factor event.
We're all doing our best, but sometimes our best doesn't feel good enough. Sometimes we're relying on old habits, old perspectives that just aren't serving us anymore. We need a fresh approach. We need to learn better so that we can be healthier, be more present, and reach our goals in a balanced way that doesn't leave us stressed and flailing in chaos. The answer to how to be more balanced lies within you and me. You have the factor. You actually have the wow factor. You've gotten this far and you can go further by showing up and learning, showing up and growing, and showing up to shine in your wow factor. My name is Dai Smith and I'm the owner and founder of Simplicity by Dai, a productivity coach and organizer helping entrepreneurs to be more present, productive, and profitable. Join me at the Wow Factor event so that you can elevate in areas of work, organized wellness to transform your life. Register today at thewowfactorevent.com.
All right. Yay. I love the commercial. Thank you for that. I just learned something new, though. We got to have widescreen commercials. So we are learning as we do. That's the definition of being drastic.
Yes.
So now you just gave us a preview in the commercial. Why should I be there?
You should come if you are on a journey to be more organized, to be more productive, but also wellness and self-care matters to you. You don't want to fall into the cycle of getting burnt out and being overwhelmed and stressed as a professional, as a business owner. And so this experience, this Wow Factor event, is going to serve you to be able to give you resources to be able to be organized, to be productive, and to appreciate and prioritize wellness, but also build a community for you, the people that support you. Like we were talking about networking. All of those same people in the room are going to have the same goals on the same journey, and have a level of expertise that you just may need. And so this event is really like no other event. You know, think of a girls' night in vision board party on steroids, because it's not just gonna be me talking. I got some amazing experts talking around mental health, anxiety, work-life balance, mindset awareness. And if you did not catch, Tony Harris Taylor is gonna be the MC, so you know it's gonna be fire when Tony's in the building. And so it's gonna be an amazing event. And everyone there, every single vendor, volunteer, speaker, are all small business owners. And so you'll be supporting small business owners and community service events as well while you're there. So it's going to be a great time.
So tell us about a couple of the speakers. Who are we going to hear from and what are we going to learn from them?
So we're going to hear from 3 speakers. So we're going to have Carrie and Andrea of Embodied Coaching, and they are anxiety experts. They work with looking at how your mindset and your mental space plays out in your life. And so they're going to be talking about decluttering your mental closet, so to speak, because you got to peel back those layers in order to get where you want to go in an organizational productivity manner. Focus on wellness as well. We're also going to have Amelia Pleasant Kennedy of A Pleasant Solution. She is a fellow organizer, but also a life coach. And she focuses on work-life balance and really being intentional and productive and purposeful in everything you do, and giving yourself a lot of grace in the process. And then last but not least will be Vernica Winter of Intentionality Wins. Vernica is going to be joining us, both her and Amelia virtually, joining us to talk all about mindset and self-awareness. She's an educator, she's an emotional intelligence expert, and a culture curator as well. And so she's going to be speaking about just being self-aware and having the mindset that you need going into this wow factor space of your life. And then I will be speaking about productivity and organizing. Obviously, we'll be diving into your productivity techniques. Like I mentioned before, we'll be looking at how you should be setting goals for yourself based on your productivity techniques, and then what strategies you can implement in order to have a successful and progressive 2023 as well.
Wonderful. Well, Dr. Tamara White said, hello, ladies. Good stuff.
In the building.
Yay. So we are excited about the wowfactorevent.com. I think this might lead into my next question, and that is, what is the biggest drastic step you have taken in your business?
Planning this event. Okay, so this was last year. I think early part of year, Tony challenged her coaching clients to create an event. I'm sure she meant like a webinar or something, like a little dinner. No, ma'am. Andrea Hancock and I, who's a fellow coaching client, NIA franchisee as well, her and I both organized. And so we just were talking and we're like, let's do something. We wanted to go a little bit deeper and peel back the layers and talk about the meat of what it means to be organized. And so we came up with the Wow Factor event, and WOW stands for Work, Organization, and Wellness. And it just worked out perfectly because each of us had those expertise. But we jumped into planning this event, and it has been a roller coaster. I have mentally canceled it in my head about 20 times in my head. I'm doing this. I'm done. I'm not doing this. I'm done. But I've heard that's natural. I've heard that's just par for the course. But, I think I always lean on, if you're not afraid of your dreams, they're not big enough. And so I feel like I'm really stepping out of my comfort zone. But I'm grateful because everyone around me in my circle, through my network, has leaned in to support me. I feel like they are holding me up. They are chipping in, from Tony volunteering to be the MC, the videographer. Everyone has been a huge support system for me. And so I'm just grateful to have that, because I haven't been doing it by myself at all. I've had people along the way, but that has been the most drastic step that I've taken.
She said, I tried to cancel this 20 times in my head. Girl, I know. And listen, we had a whole training on events, and I warned them, but it's so fulfilling when it's over. And it really is like planning a wedding.
Yeah, my wedding was a little even easier than this. I don't think my wedding was quite this.
We got a shout out from Barry Ingram. Awesome information, ladies. Let me just show that real quick. So Barry also he's a mortgage guy, and I just promote everybody, but he is on our team to do real estate training. And so we're excited for that for 2023 as well. Let me say something here. I'm proud of you. I'm extremely like a proud big sister that you have been drastic, got out your comfort zone. It's not been easy. It's been downright painful at times. I personally know that, but you continue to push through, and you were very intentional, back to my word, about not giving up, you know, and there's a lot to be said for that. So we're going to have an amazing time with or without you, but we hope it's with you at the Wow Factor event this Saturday, the 7th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central. Oh, by the way, it's hybrid because, okay, so when they first planned the event, it was going to be 2 live places and 1 hybrid. I was like, okay, I didn't tell y'all to do all that. So they came to their senses and split it up, and Andrea did a fantastic job in October or November, and then now you're doing yours, but it is virtual as well. So if you're not local to Houston, or you just can't make it to the downtown East End area, register for the virtual ticket. And I'm proud to say that my daughter, who's a Zoom producer, a virtual event producer, is going to be in the background, making sure you have a great time online as well. I told y'all NIA was family. I wasn't kidding. And so I'm excited to see your progression, Day. And you just make me proud to be your coach.
Thank you. You inspired me so much. And I'm excited. I'm so excited to have you and Morgan and the whole team. And I want to say, for those who are thinking about going, but, you know, finances may not be where you want them to be, we have had 3 ladies volunteer to sponsor tickets. And so there's 3 tickets up for grab, one of which came from my NIA network. But if you're interested in going, but you just don't know how you're going to make it work, don't let that stop you. Reach out to me, put your pride aside and say, hey, girl, I'm trying to be in the building, and we got you. There's 3 VIP tickets available and 1 virtual.
So how do you want them to reach out to you?
I want them to send me a text. How about that? To 281-609-9986. 281-609-9986. Shoot me a text and say, hey, I want to go. I'm trying to sign up. And we would get you on the list. But there were only 3 spots or 4 spots. So got to move fast.
Okay, so give the number again so we can scroll it across the screen, please.
281-609-9986.
Okay. And so if you are wanting to be one of the 3 people who get blessed with a ticket to be in the house, contact Day, and she will make sure you get there. Don't let money be the reason you don't show up. Well, Day, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you, and I will see you on Saturday. Yay!
Tony.
All right. So Day has grown in such a big way. She is an amazing business owner. She does amazing work. I've heard so many compliments from our network of how she's helped them to get more present, productive, and profitable in their business. So make sure you reach out to her. All right. I want to close with what she said. What she said. If your dream doesn't scare you, it's not big enough. I'm going to say it again. If your dream doesn't scare you, it's not big enough. And so you got to surround yourself with people who are going to cheer you on when it gets hard. Entrepreneurship is lonely. That's why most people quit. We don't have coworkers. And so we need people. We were created that way. We need to be around community because community is what helps make you move forward when you are ready to quit. And so I want to invite you all to join me and my leaders for Network in Action. You can visit Network in Action by registering at bit.ly/ and it is case sensitive. It's scrolling across the screen, capital N, lowercase IA, capital V, visitor. bit.ly/NIA visitor. Register and visit us. If you are virtual, you're not in Houston local, you can register for my National Networkers meeting. We meet the second week of the month. We have an in-person meeting on Monday, virtual meeting on Wednesday, and an in-person meeting on Thursday. So you can choose any one of my meetings if you want to attend and connect and register yourself and get into our community. We're amazing, and you're only going to grow up from here. I'm excited for 2023. I'm excited to bring the show back. We will be airing every Tuesday at 4:00 in the afternoon, and you're going to meet fabulous entrepreneurs who keep showing up in order to grow. My name is Tony Harris Taylor, saying show up, be up, follow up, and you will blow up. See you next week.
Tony